Your electric car's tires can wear out 20 to 30% faster than those on a gasoline car, even during moments when you're not accelerating at all. Most people blame the heavy battery or the car's instant acceleration. But what if the real culprit is one of the very features designed to make electric cars safer and more efficient? Every time you lift your foot off the accelerator, your car may be asking the tires to work in ways you never expected. It has been making your tires work, even when you think they're resting. Welcome to Simple Why. For many people, the first expensive surprise of owning an electric car isn't the battery, it's the tires. Some drivers find themselves replacing a full set after only 30,000 to 40,000 kilometers, even though they drive gently and rarely accelerate hard. That came as such an unexpected cost that a 2024 J.D. Power survey found many EV owners felt dealerships had never warned them about it. At first glance, the explanation seems obvious. Electric cars are heavier, so they must press harder against the road. That certainly plays a role. But it doesn't explain why tire wear often remains high even during calm, everyday driving. The real answer begins the moment you lift your foot off the accelerator. Think about riding a bicycle downhill. Once you stop pedaling, the bike simply keeps rolling. Now the bicycle behaves differently. Every time you stop pedaling, the brakes begin slowing it down for you. You would slow down without touching the brake lever yourself. That's surprisingly close to what happens in many electric cars. The instant you release the accelerator, the electric motor changes jobs. Instead of pushing the car forward, it begins recovering energy by slowing the wheels and sending electricity back into the battery. This process, called regenerative braking, helps extend driving range. That also means the tires never truly get a break. Every trip becomes a tug-of-war that the tires never get to leave. Instead of simply coasting whenever you lift your foot, they immediately begin helping slow the vehicle while recovering energy for the battery. And that's only half of the story. Electric motors can deliver enormous power almost instantly. To keep the tires from losing grip, the car constantly makes tiny adjustments to the amount of force sent to each wheel. Each adjustment is so small that you never feel it. But together, they create countless microscopic movements where the rubber meets the road. An eraser doesn't disappear after a single rub. Thousands of tiny strokes slowly wear it away. EV tires experience something remarkably similar. Engineers call these invisible movements microslip. You never notice them, but over thousands of kilometers, they slowly grind away the rubber. Ironically, the smoother an electric car feels, the harder its tires may be working beneath you. Fortunately, manufacturers have learned from this hidden problem. Modern EV tires use stronger sidewalls to support heavier vehicles and specially designed rubber compounds that better withstand these constant push and pull forces. Drivers can also reduce wear by rotating their tires regularly and choosing lighter regenerative braking on long highway trips, where maximum energy recovery isn't always necessary. The tires weren't failing unexpectedly, they were simply doing far more work than most drivers ever realized. But regenerative braking changes more than tire wear. It also changes what happens when an electric car stops moving altogether. So why can towing an electric car the wrong way cause serious damage, even when the power is completely off? 0. That's the number of revolutions many electric vehicle manufacturers want the drive wheels to make when an EV has completely lost power. Tesla even warns that a Model 3 or Model Y should only be rolled about 15 meters at walking speed to load it onto a tow truck. Beyond that, nearly every major EV manufacturer recommends one solution: lift the entire vehicle onto a flatbed or use towing dollies instead of dragging it down the road. At first, those warnings seem overly cautious. If the battery is dead, shouldn't the car be completely harmless? The answer goes back to something we discovered earlier. Remember how simply lifting your foot off the accelerator turned the electric motor into a generator? Now that same motor is being forced to spin for kilometers while the vehicle itself remains powerless. A gasoline car that runs out of fuel becomes little more than heavy luggage. A dead electric car can still become a generator. Running out of electricity doesn't stop an electric motor from generate electrical current. Unlike most gasoline vehicles, the drive wheels of many electric cars remain mechanically connected to the electric motor. Whenever those wheels rotate, the motor rotates with them. Normally, that's exactly what regenerative braking is designed to do. The vehicle's computers carefully control how much electricity flows back into the battery, making the process safe and efficient. Now, the same thing happens in reverse. A tow truck forces the wheels to keep spinning for kilometers, even though the vehicle itself has run out of power. Dragging the vehicle with its drive wheels on the ground can force the motor to keep generating electricity, even though the control systems are no longer operating as intended. Instead of helping recharge the battery, that uncontrolled energy can damage the inverter, the motor, and other expensive parts of the electric drivetrain. A dead EV isn't dangerous because it still stores electricity. It's dangerous because dragging it can force the motor to create more. Some vehicles introduce another complication. When power is lost, the electronic parking brake may remain engaged. Pulling against locked wheels doesn't simply wear down the tires. It can also place enormous stress on the suspension and drivetrain as the tow truck drags the vehicle forward. Fortunately, professional recovery follows a very different process. Professional recovery begins long before the tow truck starts pulling. The first job is often bringing the tiny 12-volt battery back to life. Once the computers wake up, tow mode can safely release the parking brake before the vehicle is moved. If that isn't possible, recovery crews usually avoid letting the drive wheels roll altogether. Instead, they load the vehicle completely onto a flatbed truck or place towing dollies beneath the drive wheels so they never touch the road. That's why virtually every EV manufacturer reaches the same conclusion. Don't drag it, lift it. The next time you see a stranded electric car waiting for a tow truck, you probably won't see a powerless machine anymore. You'll see a machine that can still produce electricity, even after it has completely run out of it. Electric cars don't simply replace gasoline with batteries. They completely change the relationship between motion and energy. The next time you see an electric car gliding down the road, remember that some of its hardest work is happening where you can't see it. And perhaps the most fascinating part is that this revolution is only beginning. Every year, batteries become lighter, faster to charge, and capable of storing even more energy. Engineers continue to develop smarter software that can predict traffic, optimize power usage, and even allow vehicles to communicate with one another. If you enjoyed this journey, like the video, share it with a curious friend, and subscribe to Simple Why for more.